Chapter 1. A Dark Inheritance, ****. A piercing scream rattled the hollow corridors of the old Woodhaven estate. Lucy Harper jolted awake in bed, clutching at her blankets, heart pounding so hard she could feel it behind her eyes. The single lamp on her nightstand revealed the sweat glistening on her arms, the sticky sheen of terror. She was in her room, the threadbare rug at the foot of the bed, the faded wallpaper with a repeating pattern of roses. Safe. And yet the shriek still echoed in her eardrums. She closed her eyes, trying to slow her ragged breathing. The dream had been especially vivid tonight, or rather, the nightmare. She'd been standing in the center of a decayed house that seemed both familiar and alien. Shadows shifted along the walls, shapes formed of the blackest ink. They whispered, though she couldn't understand the words, and from their midst rose a single figure. It had no face, yet it stared straight at her with a terrible kind of hunger. In the dream, the figure reached out a hand, its fingers twitching as though testing them for the first time. Then came the scream that tore the silence apart. That was when Lucy woke, heart-hammering, mouth dry. Another dream, she murmured to no one, pressing the tips of her fingers into her temples. She'd only been in Woodhaven for a week, having come to handle the estate left behind by her recently deceased grandmother, Margaret Harper. It was an old mansion at the outskirts of a small town named Vale's End, a drab place, often overcast, and rumored to have a sad, if not tragic, past. Lucy had arrived hoping to sort through her grandmother's affairs quickly, put the house up for sale, and move on. Yet with each passing day, something tugged at her to stay. Each dusk seemed to stretch longer than normal, each night a swirl of disquieting dreams. She felt as if the estate had awakened after years of slumber, and it was watching her.